Welcome to the Real Guy Talk podcast, where we talk about what real guys talk about. My name's Jeremy, and this week we're gonna talk. We're gonna start it off with the new Moneybag Yo album. How would you guys feel about it? What's you guys' take? My honest opinion, I didn't listen to every song. I'm probably like right there, but I fuck with it. Like every song I've listened to, I fuck with it heavy. It's like a solid 9 out of 10 for me. Like I fuck with Moneybag Yo a lot. So I don't know. I'm gonna pass that one to Trey.
I like the Moneybag Yo album. I think it's a very solid album. Normally, when Moneybag comes out with songs, they're solid. You know what I'm saying? I would say, a slept on rapper because not as many people know about him as they should. But Moneybag, I give this album like, I want to say 7.5 because like to me, I feel like that's mediocre. He goes way harder than how he did in that album. You know what I'm saying? On this one, he was really talking about his feelings and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he's dating G Herbo's baby moms now and shit. So that nigga just got in his bag for real, and he was just really talking about how he feels and shit. But I hear it, you know what I'm saying? It's still good music. Don't get me wrong, I definitely still fuck with it. But yeah, he's had better songs to be honest.
I hear you.
Lou, how
Yeah.
you feel about that?
I gave it like an 8. I guess closer to the 7.5 and a 9. But it was alright. I listened to the whole thing. It wasn't bad. I enjoyed a lot of the music on it, but he does have better music out there. I do hear that. That's probably my biggest issue with it.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't what I was used to.
Expecting.
Yeah. But it blew up. Everybody
It
started
was
listening
it
to
was
it.
fine.
It
I
blew
liked
up.
it. I liked it a lot.
It did blow up. It had whatever million streams. I honestly forgot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Moneybag is trending right now. I don't know if y'all seen that meme where it was like, if you're not listening to Moneybag right now, you can't be in my DMs. Shit like that. But like, right, like you a broke boy if you think bag is whack. You know what I'm saying? There's
I'm
mad
dead.
memes about that shit. So.
What did you think, Cesar?
Uh, I listened to the whole thing. I'm gonna give it like a more like a 7. It wasn't bad. It was pretty good actually, but like for me, if I know, I rate the album based on how many songs I saved. I saved probably like 3 of them that I thought were like, all right, yeah, I definitely gotta go back to this. This is some music I gotta play in the car. So that's why I'm gonna give it a nice little 7. What about you, Chase?
No cap, yo. Immediately when I listened to it, I put that album's fire. I really liked it. Like all the songs I listened to. I even watched some of the music videos to them. Movie quality music videos for those songs. I would give it probably 8.5 out of 10, honestly. So I think we're all around the same.
Feel like we're all very similar
Yeah.
in the rating.
You know what your favorite song is on this?
Fro,
I, say that again.
Fro,
Bro.
FR, just FR, buddy.
Oh, true.
For
Mine's
real, for real.
Waukesha. I like Waukesha, and I like A Gangsta's Pain. I like that song too. They're both fire. So those are my top two in the album. Song I Believe You with Tripstar. That's a good
That's
song.
my shit.
That's
My
next.
shit.
Hard for the Next with Future is good too.
Certified Neptunes
I
is
like
good too.
I like a lot of those songs. I haven't finished
Yeah.
the album
It's
because I
good.
was
It's a good
replaying
song.
songs and shit.
Nah, it's definitely. I hear you on Pro. I hear you on Pro. I like Free Promo. I like OG and Dirt. But that's really because that's really what I listen to too. So like it just made it even better.
You guys heard Go?
Yeah, is that what Big 30, right?
Big 30.
Yeah.
Big 30's going crazy
Uh-huh,
right now.
uh-huh.
Pay attention to that, man.
Big 30.
Yeah.
Gotta be a new name.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping it in the music category. What about DJ Khaled's album? How you guys feel about that one?
Another one.
Another one.
That was like a 9 because he don't miss
All the
all his-
features and
he's gonna have a million great features. Like
Yeah,
he's really such a great music producer.
DJ Khaled
And
is just
DJ,
someone.
like he's just so good on making beats and then finding the right people to make his beats sound even better.
I just
I'd
feel
give it
like
a 9.
I just feel like if you wanna blow up in the music industry, like you kind of like have to make at least one song with DJ Khaled. Like DJ Khaled has been the producer that we've all
That's a
known,
milestone.
and we've all listened to since like the literal first DJ Khaled. I
don't
know
know
I'm
where this is
probably
going.
wrong. I know I'm probably
know
wrong,
where
but the
this is
first song I think of when I think of is We Taking Over
Yeah.
with Lil Wayne,
Yeah.
Rick Ross, Fat Joe,
Yeah.
T.I., Chris Brown, not Chris Brown, fucking,
Yeah.
all of those.
You know
That's
what I mean?
one
I
of
know
the
that's
first
exactly
Man,
things I
just
think
added
of when,
7 different rappers to the song, man.
bro, there's like 7 people in that
You
song.
can still bump it. I'm about to play on my way home.
Nuts.
Hmm.
But my rating for the album, solid 9. I like that album a lot. I like all the features. I got no complaints on it really. Solid 9 out of 10. I would say 10 out of 10, but I don't listen to it every day. So, it's not one of those, oh my God, this is my absolute favorite.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I would say for me, it was about a 5 out of 10.
Oh.
Like, it's not because it's bad. It's definitely not. Like, I feel like I needed more time to listen to it. When I put it on, I wasn't really in the mood to be listening to that kind of music. And if I'm honest, the Moneybagg Yo album was drawing my attention away from it. So
I understand.
I would say 5 out of 10. It could go up. It would probably go up if I listened to more of them and more constantly.
I'm gonna agree with Chase. I give it a 7, but more as of like, since we looked at both of them, I was kind of comparing the both of them, and I like the Moneybagg album way better. But I do like all the features that he added. There were some good ones. Like I think my favorite one that I said was Body Emotion with who do you have in there? Yeah, Roddy Ricch and Lil Baby in there. I thought that was a good song. So yeah, I'll give it like a nice little 6 out of 10. Moneybagg album I think was better. It just caught my attention more. What about you guys?
Uh, I think DJ Khaled should change his name to Roster. Yo, every single time that man puts people together, it works. Like it goes. He honestly creates relationships. He makes more money for people than people even understand. You know what I'm saying? I really enjoyed this album. My number one song, Every Chance That I Get. Lil Baby went so hard on that song. I think like
That's the song I see.
that's the song that makes me
that one.
want to even get on that album because that song just really went crazy. I gotta give that album like a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. I definitely enjoyed it.
First song you play.
What'd you say?
That's the first song you play.
Every time, every chance that I get, bro. Every time I get in the car, that's what you're gonna hear from me. You give me the aux cord, that's what you're gonna hear from me. Cause yo, Lil Baby snapped on that shit. I cannot wait for that album that with Dirk and Baby. Cannot wait for that shit.
Still in the waiting.
Yeah, still waiting for it. They said this month though.
Yeah.
This month.
Yeah, I hear. I have like I didn't think that 21 and Bieber song was gonna slap, but it's not a bad song. It's really not a bad song. DJ Khaled can really make any combo work. Like it's kind of crazy. Like he really can't find the people to get his beats right. Yeah, like it's weird.
DJ Khaled knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
DJ Khaled.
That's really all I can say. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
He knows how to get to the bread, and he likes making bread. And DJ Khaled's mad funny. I don't know if any of you guys have about Snapchat, but that nigga's mad funny. Yo.
He says a lot of quote worthy shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like, a lot of people mimic him. Like another one.
He could be an inspirational speaker if he wanted to. I swear to God.
Yeah, probably.
He's a meme again. The one where he's in his backyard.
Oh yeah, getting up and taking the sip.
Yeah, like he's a meme.
Yeah, he's always a meme. That's mad funny. Anybody got a throwback team or player they want to talk about real quick?
Throwback players, I really thought about this question, I thought some of the players I didn't get lost in history, like 10 years from now, people are not going to remember who he is.
Yep.
So, throwing it out there, ISO Joe, for sure, banger in his time, Brooklyn Nets, can walking bucket, clutch as hell. You got nice little Deron Williams too on that team. That dude was nasty on the Jazz.
You're saying ISO Joe, and you go to the Brooklyn Nets with him. The Nets ISO Joe, not the Nets, not the Hawks. The Suns, no.
I want the Nets.
Okay. Okay, just making sure. Okay.
Because in the Hawks, that was a young team. The Suns, he wasn't a star player, but Brooklyn Nets, that's Joe Johnson's team. That's ISO Joe right there.
Okay, I got you.
That's some of my throwbacks. Also little one throw in there. He do Turkaloo. My man was nasty. That dude was nasty, bro.
Turkey glue.
A lot of people forget, yeah.
Yeah, that's a great one.
What about you guys? Shoot some out there.
Karolinko.
AK-47.
AK-47. That man used to go off, and nobody really talks about him no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I hear what you mean by players that are gonna get lost in history because like he's kind of already lost.
I think he's coaching or something in Russia. I know he's involved in that Russian league over there.
That's shiesty.
AK-47, man. He needs to coach in the NBA. He might be great. He might
Could
be
be
great.
great. My throwback players, I ain't going too far back, but I'm gonna say Jeremy Lin.
Oh,
He's gross. That Linsanity, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll take Knicks Jeremy Lin, or I'll take fucking G League Golden State Warriors Jeremy Lin, because he's doing work in the G League right now. I don't know if you've heard about him, but he's doing what he got to do. He wasn't on the team for a while, and then he went like, I don't know if he went overseas, but
he did.
He
Went
did.
to China.
went overseas and played for a little bit, and then he came back, and now he's playing for the Warriors G League.
Yep.
But who knows? That is an opportunity. I feel like the G League is always an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not out of the league, and if something happens to somebody on the Warriors, God forbid, you know, they've been getting injured a lot. I don't want them to get injured. Jeremy Lin could step up potentially. He could come back. He can do what he got to do. I had another one.
Let me get an honorable mention in real quick. OKC, my throwback team with Westbrook, Harden, Durant, and Ibaka.
2012, that young buck team.
That could have been.
A team that would have been great.
That would have been great. Yeah.
MVPs in the making.
It had to all fall apart in order for all those players to be great in their own right. They all needed their own team to be what they were. Because they were not all three gonna win MVPs. It wasn't gonna happen.
They're all MVPs.
But they all won them separately.
Exactly. They all had.
Well, they can't win them together.
Well, yeah, no, that's what he's saying. Like I'm saying, I'm agreeing.
That team had to be broken apart, and that's like the Spurs teams. A lot of people be forgetting about. Like we talked, Manu and Parker, Kawhi was on those teams. Duncan, Boris Diaw. Like people be forgetting a lot of these players. Danny Green was like actually nice.
My man Gary Neal. He shot like 7 threes in the finals.
So many lost players, even in those championships.
Yeah,
like who was the starting center for the Mavs that beat
in the Red Mamba?
I think it was Tyson. Tyson Chandler.
People forget how good Tyson Chandler was that year. I think he was Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
Yep.
People forget. Now did he officially retire yet?
Yeah, I think he did last year. I think the last team he played for was the Rockets.
He was so
but
nice.
They cut him off. Yeah.
He was good on those Knicks teams with Melo and Stoudemire. With Lin, people be forgetting. That team was nice.
Yeah.
That team was nice.
Yes, sir.
I'll give it to Jeremy. That 1 week of Linsanity, the NBA was hyped.
That team was nice. That team was
I got one for y'all. Brandon Roy. Not only a throwback player, but one of the bigger what ifs, you know? I was looking at his stats, and he played 300 games, but that was only in 6 seasons.
That's crazy.
Came into the league at 22, retired at 27, tried to give it another go at 29, but could only play 5 games. Like, his best season, he played, I think it was like 78 games. So almost a full season, but not a full season. And he averaged like 22, 3-time All-Star, second team, third team, something like that. Yeah, Brandon Roy, what Damian Lillard is to Portland right now, Brandon Roy could have been. That's just how good he was. He hit the big shots. He was electrifying, and injuries derailed him.
I think it's questionable. I think Brandon Roy might have been better than Lillard. Honestly, like that man
We'll never know.
We'll never know.
He was bigger and stronger.
I'm gonna throw another name out there, Danny Granger. A lot of people forget.
Danny Granger,
walking bucket.
People forget those Pacer teams that used to smack LeBron around.
We can't forget. We cannot forget about Granger around here. I'm sorry. It just can't have. This man Trey told me to put him on my team for when we made those teams.
Oh, dead. Wally Zerbiak. That's old. That's
Wally is old.
Fucking Minnesota's Timberwolves old.
Yep. My man got choked up by Kevin Garnett.
He did. That's when KG was MVP. That's when KG was a beast.
Yeah.
That was really like beast Garnett.
My other throwback player was Isaiah Thomas. Short
IT.
Isaiah Thomas.
Which
Yeah.
one?
Short Isaiah Thomas.
Celtics
5'9".
IT.
Celtics IT. Yeah.
Yeah, there's
I know you ain't talking about the old one.
Yeah. Before the hip injury and shit like that. Like
He
I don't
played a
know.
little 10 games.
He did,
little
and what
10
he
games
nothing
with the
happened out of it,
Pelicans.
right? They didn't extend it. Yeah. So I was just
But
about to say that.
he tweeted out last night. I don't know if y'all seen that. He said that
I
these
did.
Lakers. He tweeted out that these Lakers could use my help
Mhm.
or something along those lines.
Low
Like I
key.
can give this team some help.
Low key.
He's good. I feel like he can still put in the work, but nobody wants to gamble on him. Like
Too short.
he said it
Too short,
himself.
you
He
can't
said
play defense.
He said my hip is 100%. Is back to 100%, but that's not the problem. Unfortunately, it's the height. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't see anybody in the NBA under 6 feet anymore. 6'1" is like
Hey, put some respect on Campazzo. What's his name for the Denver
oh,
Nuggets?
what is
Isn't
there like
he?
3 people in the NBA? That
He's
are
like
6'.
5'11", 5'10". You know?
Come on,
Yeah.
he's like
Ooh.
2 inches.
Hey, to add to Jeremy's point, I think didn't Isaiah Thomas sign a 10-year this year too with the
But
Yeah, he got a
Pelicans?
10-day with the
10
Pelicans.
day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he ain't with them anymore.
Yeah,
that
that didn't get extended.
didn't go as planned.
He was putting in work though, wasn't he? Like I remember a couple highlights on one of those
He had a few
games.
shots.
Yeah, no, I
When,
think
like he scored like fucking 15 in like 3 minutes or some shit.
no, I don't know. They
He
did
had
definitely
one
put him
nice
on
little game.
highlights.
He had a nice little game. But people forget he was like when at his peak he was 29 points. I think we
Yeah.
were the first or second seed in the East, and he was third in MVP voting.
Yeah.
Like people forget he had a really good year.
At his peak, that man was MVP talks.
Yeah,
At his peak,
people be forgetting. People forget that year he had. That was like
2016.
low
These
key
days
before
it's
Dame
okay to be
time.
short.
That was when it was Isaiah time. That's when he was the king of the fourth.
I hear it.
Yeah,
I do remember that.
That's when he was king of the
I
fourth
think he used
quarter.
to step up in the fourth quarter.
Oh yeah,
All
he
the
was crazy.
time. All the time.
I gotta watch them play twice.
them playoffs, bro. Those were some of the greatest playoffs.
Those were great.
NBA is looking shiesty though.
I know you got a throwback matchup possibly with LeBron and fucking Curry playing in the fucking
Oh my
playing game.
god, in the play-in.
That was about a throwback.
If the Lakers even make it to the play-in.
Oh, they should be.
All right, let's slow it down a little bit there, Jeremy.
Coming this week, playing at some point this week.
Yo.
I think they announced.
Yeah, I have him on my fantasy team, and they're saying he's either gonna be out till Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, I believe.
Wasn't he only supposed to miss the next 2 games like last week? Like,
Yeah.
No,
like
he-
literally
he-
like 3 or 4 days ago, they said LeBron James will miss the next 2 games.
No, it's because he came back and then he got re-injured again. That's what happened. Yeah.
You guys see how Anthony Davis like rolled his ankle the other night, and they said he was out because of back spasms.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he's been dealing
Yo,
with
rolling your
that doesn't-
ankle,
That doesn't
that
make
bitch
sense.
hurts.
Nah, I understand rolling your ankle hurts.
Caught up his spine.
I've rolled my ankle mad times, but like it said back spasms. I was just confused. I'm not saying he's lying, but like that shit just
He
confused me.
played. He gave Portland the ass beating. Kuzma just sold the bag.
Last night, right? Yeah, that shit was.
Bro, wide open fast break. He gets it on the whole right side and shoots the 3. With the defender closing out, I understand that, but that's the perfect time to pump and take it to the rim. Like you didn't need the 3 in that scenario.
Sold the bag.
Yeah, it was trying to be a hero.
But if,
I mean,
if he
like,
makes
shit
it, he
all
is a
game.
hero. That's the shit.
Yeah.
That's the shit that sucks. It's like you miss it, you're a flop.
But what
But
happened
if
was
you make it, you're the hero, and everybody's like,
AD
"Yes."
scored the last 7 and then comes down and pins Nurkic shit on the backboard. And then Kuzma goes and just bums the whole play. So like it was all AD for like a minute and a half. And it's like
It's like feed him the ball.
go,
Why?
hey,
Like,
you know,
why
but
you try?
AD never got up court either, so it didn't really help. Didn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Kuzma's gonna be off the Lakers soon.
You remember when Kuzma was the untouchable one?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yep.
I do
I'd
remember
rather have
that.
Brandon Ingram.
Oh, I bet the Lakers are
Well-
thinking that now.
Oh, for
Well,
sure.
I don't think they are. That trade was worth it. They got their championship. That's what they wanted out of it.
That's true.
I mean,
That's
hear
very
you.
true.
But I would have traded Brandon Ingram instead of
You mean Kyle Kuzma?
I think
Kyle Kuzma instead of Brandon
I
Ingram.
think they would have rather had Lonzo than Ingram.
I think the Lakers would have done that too, but the Pelicans dropped down their dick and said, "Yo, we're not doing this trade
We
with
don't
that."
want that nigga Kuzma. We want Brandon Ingram.
I think in that trade scenario, they were deciding between Kuzma and Josh Hart, if I'm not mistaken. But Lonzo and Ingram definitely had to go if they even wanted to touch that trade.
They had to get rid of a lot for what they got, and the Lakers are a good team. They are. They're not. They got the chip. You know, was I don't know how everybody else feels about the Mickey Mouse chips, but it's a Mickey Mouse chip. It's a chip either way in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yep.
It was a rush chip, but hey, they got it. They earned it. They won. They played some pretty good teams that were balling out. You know, I like the
Mhm.
Lakers, but do I want to see them win again? No, not my team.
Well, they're gonna have to fight to get into the
For
playoffs,
sure,
Jeremy.
for
so,
sure. This
you know.
year is gonna be more of a fight.
You
I
got
feel
them
that.
against Warriors, right? And then Memphis and Spurs are 9-10, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Those could be some interesting games.
The play-in's gonna be probably better than the whole fucking playoffs.
Oh, well, that's a stretch, but all
Who
right.
knows? So if the
Just
play-in
about to
happens and it's two interesting games that goes into OT versus a sweep, you're gonna tell me that the play-in wasn't more interesting than the sweep?
You're gonna tell me a play-in is more interesting than a
You're
Brooklyn
telling me
Nets and Bucks?
a playing game that goes into OT is less interesting than a sweep? That's what
Yes.
I'm asking. That's the question I'm asking.
You
Yes.
said the whole playoffs.
You said the whole playoffs.
Okay, and what if niggas get sweep? That's what I'm saying. That's what you're
Yeah,
not.
I guess
You're not
you got
picking up
that,
the
but
question
I
I'm
doubt
asking.
Nah.
You're
Everybody
talking about what I
getting
said
swept.
because I said that because what if teams get swept versus
Teams will get swept.
teams going into OT versus in
I
a
think-
playing
Teams
game?
will get swept.
But I
the
think,
playing's still
no
gonna be
doubt.
better.
but
All right,
Jeremy,
so teams are
I
gonna
think
get swept. The playing's gonna be better. Period.
Jeremy, but like you think you're like first round sweeps. I want conference finals, second round. You know, Nuggets
I'm taking
versus Jazz.
sweeps in the first, second, or third round. Niggas
Alright,
can
we'll
You-
get swept anytime.
Fuck these guys.
Oh,
I hear it.
a Brooklyn
Niggas
Nets,
can
I
get
just
swept
think that's
any
gonna be a
time in the
stretch.
playoffs.
a Nets and Bucks
The
series is
first
gonna be
round could be better than the finals.
Yo,
like
shut
y'all
up.
know this.
Fuck y'all niggas.
Speaking of basketball, let's maintain in sports. Let's talk football real quick. Recent news came out that Aaron Rodgers does not want to go back to the Green Bay Packers. He said he'd rather retire in serious considerations. How are you guys feeling about this? Louis, let me get your input.
It was coming already. Like over the years, you've kind of seen it. Last year's drafting of a quarterback made it even worse. So like, it was like adding fuel to the fire. And what happened was they drafted the quarterback on draft night, and then a whole year later, Aaron Rodgers doesn't want to be with the Green Bay Packers. Like on the anniversary of them kind of shitting on him, like, yeah, you're getting old, we're gonna move on. So yeah.
So Tom Brady comes in for 1 year, and Aaron Rodgers is like, nah, I'm done.
I'm
That,
outta here.
that was a
Wow.
meme. It's funny that you say that. And then they said Drew Brees retired because of it too. Like it was kind of a meme. I saw that meme.
Tom
But
Brady took over.
You're like, no, that's funny though.
They're like,
I don't
you
know.
can't compare.
Yeah, we're done.
from what I'm seeing, like people close to Rodgers are saying that it's not totally unrepairable. I don't know if you've seen that, Mambo. Some of like his friends are saying. I think Jones said something, and AJ Hawk was on the herd and saying that he doesn't think it's totally unfixable. So there is a chance that they can fix it. But I would definitely like the NFL season with the drama of Aaron Rodgers being on another team. It would be great for ratings. It would make such great headlines. I would enjoy that theory.
Him
Who do
being
you
on
think-
another team?
Yeah, because he's been there his entire career. They drafted him. He's
Yeah.
been there 17 seasons. 17, Is it 17 seasons?
16.
16? So
Yeah.
it's so
Sorry.
long, and he owns stake in the Milwaukee Bucks. So like he's a part like owner of the Bucks. So like he's there. He's rooted in Milwaukee. So I think it'll be a big difference to see the NFL season with not him laced up. Like Brady kind of gave us a look at what he looks like in a different uniform. Like, I'm not against it that much for another great quarterback to do the same. What do you think, Mamba?
I mean, what do you expect to happen when you have a franchise quarterback and you only ever spend second to seventh round picks on weapons for him? Devontae Adams, one of the best wide receivers in the league. So, you can hit with a second round wide receiver, but it's the fact that they aren't willing to spend a first round pick. They aren't willing to spend their money to go out and get him weapons, and then not only are they not trying to get him weapons, he wants a long-term deal, and they're only like, yeah, we'll give you a 1-year deal. We'll keep you short-term. That way, like you said, they drafted a quarterback that they are high in. There were reports that they wanted Justin Jefferson, and Justin Jefferson went on to break Randy Moss's records with the Vikings and the NFL record for receiving yards for a rookie. So had they got Justin, this wouldn't even be a topic right now. They would have had Devontae Adams and Justin Jefferson, probably the best wide receiver duo in the league, with a rookie. But, it's just he's frustrated, and rightfully so. And yeah, he's done. Why would he want to stay with a team that doesn't show they really want to keep him around? You go where you want to be wanted, right?
Yeah. Who do you think would possibly try to make a trade for him, though?
Mm.
Because he's tied to them for the next.
They say Denver.
Years. I see Denver.
But that was because they had the 9th overall pick. They used that.
Yeah, I don't think
not the Niners because they just took Trey Lance. Not the Jets because they got Zach Wilson. Why would they want to go up on a young dude already? I mean, you could bring him to New Orleans. I wouldn't oppose it. I would not be opposed to him going to, but I doubt because we have no money.
Yeah.
New England, but y'all just took Mac Jones as well.
Yeah.
It's hard when there's a quarterback of his status up, because it's like this team has a young dude that they're maybe not willing to give up on yet. But then again, it's Aaron Rodgers. Like, who wouldn't want Aaron Rodgers as their quarterback,
I hear you.
So, it's tough. And then deciding on what, that's worth trading for him when he's an older quarterback. So who knows? Who knows, dude?
Who's the backup? Jordan Love, a kid that didn't play a single game last year because they didn't have preseason. And due to COVID, the media wasn't allowed to be at the practices, so no one really got to see how good he was. But the reports were that he wasn't that good in practice.
He has potential. That was his whole thing. It was his upside was greater than what his downs. He played at Utah State. Now I'm not disrespecting Utah State, okay, but they're not the biggest school. But in his one of his years, he showed he can play football, he can play quarterback, but it's going to take a little bit more time to get his potential out. Jordan Love was in the best position for Jordan Love because he got to learn from Aaron Rodgers, but it was horrible because he was drafted in the first round and it's already showing hey, I'm your replacement, It's like Aaron Rodgers was drafted to be Brett Favre's replacement, but that was 2-3 years, and yeah.
It's like karma came back to get him. It's very, it's kind of weird.
Going back to throwbacks, we're going to jump into some video games, cool it on the football talk for a little bit, NCAA is coming back apparently. We got skate coming back. What are some other games that you would like to see actually come back or just remake?
Sly Cooper.
Oh my God.
Yo, who said it? That was mine.
That was Dan. Dan said Sly Cooper.
Really?
Sly Cooper is amazing.
Sly Cooper was the shit. I love Sly
Yes.
Cooper. All three of them.
Same.
Literally, that game was so
I
fun.
didn't even think
Me
about
neither.
that. I forgot.
I played those games. I played hundreds of hours of Sly Cooper.
Sly Cooper, yeah, that game.
Beat them to shit. I can still play it.
Nah,
I could play some Sly Cooper right now for sure. Skate for sure.
Skate
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
not
yeah,
even a
like,
question.
that's a no-brainer. When it comes, it's gonna be great.
I gotta go with the Dragon Ball Budokai. That
Oh,
like Budokai
yeah.
Tenkaichi, bro. I missed
1, 2,
having
and
a
3.
controller, right? And clashing with people like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, bitch, I'm finna whoop that ass.
Clashing
That-
with
Gonna
people.
go beat that guy, man.
I missed the
Honest.
with the Cyberman freaking spinning, trying to get as many
the
as
low
possible.
stream,
In the low stream, when you got
Are you
to
kidding
like
me?
float and shit. Yeah.
Bro, Tenkai, like the people who made that game should understand that like everybody would buy another game if they just remastered it.
For
They don't
sure.
gotta do anything too tough.
Remaster it. That's it.
Remaster it. Give it to us. We're gonna buy it. That's a
facts.
great game.
Like
Agreed.
a throwback game that's available for PlayStation 5 that I have. Fucking SpongeBob, the Battle of Bikini Bottom. I was literally playing that shit last night. Like
So
that game is lit. I don't know if any of you guys ever played it, but back for the GameCube, they had a game called Tack and the Power of Juju.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
And
played
shit
Chinese
like that. Bro, Tack was my favorite
I did
game
play
for
that, yeah.
GameCube in the world.
That was
They did a show
lit.
after
Like,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, they
Like,
did.
yo, bring back Tack. Because that game was mad
about
fun.
that.
Tack was mad
That was a
fun.
good throwback because
They had like three. They had like three of them. It was like Tack 1, and then like Tack and the Power of Juju, and then some other shit. Like, and those games were mad fun. I used to play those shits before going to school in the morning. Like,
I remember them days, bro. I do. Cesar, what about you?
For me, I thought of it more as throwback games, like just games that I want to play again for the first time. That's what I want. The whole Uncharted series, Uncharted 1, 2, 3, and 4, bro. That I would love to play that game for the first time over again. And if they made a fifth one that kept the story alive, I would not be opposed because that one I always get no matter what. Another one, the Batman games. Bring them all back. Those are all great games. If they get a remastered one with like better graphics and shit, I would totally get that shit again. Yeah, and longer too. And I don't know, it just came to my head. But yeah, nah, that too. And I think video games should take notes from these series, Uncharted and Batman. Bring games like that back. Give us like more superhero games and like role playing or like adventure games and shit like that. That have parkour and shit like that in it. So that's my take on some throwback games that I would love to have back. And obviously the Skate. Everyone wants a remaster Skate 3. Give it to us already.
give
I
us
don't
Skate
care.
4.
I'm still the best in the world.
Just give us Skate 4. I see Dan over here looking at like throwback PlayStation 2 games, and I seen SoulCon versus Navy SEALs. That game was fun. I remember that one too.
Marvel Ultimate Alliance or something like that.
Mhm.
You remember
That's
that?
actually on PS4. You can buy that.
Really?
I have
Yeah.
both games. I have both games. There's a bundle. I played them all over again. They are amazing, bro.
Ultimate Alliance. Let's get
Yup.
into that. Buy it tonight.
Bro, I have it. Let's
I said let's
play
get
it.
into that. I'll buy it
Let's
tonight.
do it. I'm stuck in the story mode. I'm at this part where I need other people to help me out because I can't. That's what I need. That's why I never touch the game.
$20 PSN card yesterday. Confession. I was gonna use it for VC, but let me know how much the game is.
Yeah, no, usually that Marvel always get it on sale. I got it for like $20, both of them when they were on sale. Marvel 1 and 2. They actually have a third Marvel, but I think it's like for Nintendo only or some shit like that. But man, I need it, bro. I need it.
Do y'all remember Midway Arcade on the PS2?
No.
Oh my god. Midway Arcade, that was it was like 20, 30 different games.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was like Paperboy. There was like a skateboarding game on it.
Talking about.
Yeah, there was like a dungeon game that you would have to like clear out the dungeon to get to the Midway Arcade. If they brought that back, I would be on that game 24/7. Like y'all would not see me on anything else.
That's 30 different games to play.
Yeah.
One game. Like,
And they were all fun. No matter what game you got on, you ended up enjoying it.
arcade games and shit. Bully was
Wow.
lit.
Yeah, I played bowling.
Yeah, Rockstar's supposed to be I don't know. There's rumors going around, but
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Bully's
There's always a
probably
bunch
one
of
the
rumors
games
with
that I
Rockstar.
100%ed on PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
Like when I first got it, I found all the rubber bands and did all that shit before achievements were a thing.
Yeah.
Like I have it on my PlayStation 5 right now.
Me
I
too.
have Bully.
I have it on Steam, but
I just haven't played it. Yeah, like it's there because
Mhm.
I played it like a year or two ago and I beat it again and then just left it at that.
Yeah.
But if I haven't seen any talks about a remastered or a remade Bully or a new Bully or something like that, but that would be fucking lit. I love that game. So
You know what's one throwback game that I'm actually really happy they brought back? Star Wars Battlefront. I used to play the shit out of that growing up, and they brought it back and remastered, made two of them. That shit's fun as hell.
I didn't like that game really, honestly. Star Wars, the Battlefront, like,
Battlefield was a Star
it
Wars
it was Star Wars, like it was like Star Wars Battlefield for me. Like, and I don't like Battlefield.
The concept. I
hate Battlefield,
I played
so-
Battlefield for a little bit.
It's like I didn't like the huge ass maps. I hated the Jedi's, the people that could fucking turn into the OP like heroes and
dead.
shit, or the villain. Like fuck that. Like
Darth
you're
Vader's
running,
just in the game
you're
the whole
running
time.
around the map, fucking choking me with Darth Vader and shit. Leave me alone.
Nobody
Like,
can kill him.
This is fucking like COD. It's supposed to be like COD.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the only
Oh,
people that
well, you're gonna get some hate for that, Jeremy.
you are the
I don't
only
care.
people the only people that hate Battlefront are the ones that suck at it.
Not
That's
because I was
you.
actually good at it. So fuck you.
Time,
You
I have
got
to go like 17-3.
you ever play Time Splitters?
17-3. That's it.
That's good. I don't give a fuck what you say.
Fuck you.
I don't
Trey,
give a shit what you say.
Trey,
17-3 is great.
Trey, do you remember when we used to play the demo? Remember when we used to play the Star Wars demo, bro? And I used to drop 100 kills.
Congratulations.
Wow, look at you.
Hey.
Dropping 100 kills in a demo.
Hey,
You don't
wait,
fucking play that
yo,
shit no more.
Let me just tell you, this man has the most luck in the world because for some reason he was always the Jedi hero.
Yeah, now he was.
Oh,
Always.
see? So look at that. I was never the Jedi hero. That's
Me
why I never
neither.
dropped any more than 20 fucking kills. You're running around with lightsabers and shit. Of course you're gonna fucking kill
Yo,
100
it was
people.
to a point where he'd be like, "Yo, Trey, you want to be the Jedi? Like, I'm kind of tired of it. Like, you come to me on the map, and I'm like, yo, I can't even get over there because everybody's clapping me.
I'm so good on board.
Yo, honestly,
Yo, but that's you. What they remade Battlefront 2, instead of trying to find it on the map, you need to collect enough points and then you get it. So if like you go like 10-0, you get like 4,000 points, and with 4,000 points, you can be any Jedi you want. That's what they did.
Mercenaries. You ever played Mercenaries on the PS2?
I've actually never played
oh, fight night. I almost forgot about
that.
fight
Fight
night.
night.
Fight night, bitch.
Yeah.
Yo, I knock
Def
anybody.
Jam. Def Jam Vendetta.
Yo,
Running around knocking niggas out at Snoop Dogg and
Fight
shit.
Night
Yeah.
2004 to Roy Jones Jr.
yo, Ludacris and Def Jam though, that nigga had like kung fu.
Or
and
like
shit. I used to
Method
think
Man and Red Man and shit.
I used to think that nigga knew kung fu. The niggas like hitting niggas in their face. I'm like, yo, Luda. Yo, no care about that nigga was sick. Yo, get back, motherfucker. You don't know me. No bullshit.
Yo, did you guys ever play the James Bond game?
Oh yes, 007, everything.
Yeah,
Yep.
I used to play that all the time.
GoldenEye, that was like GameCube and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I
That
think
and
Everything or Nothing was the PlayStation one. That one was fun.
I
The
used to play.
Warriors, that's a good ass game.
I used to play that and Splinter Cell. Splinter Cell. That
Did a
shit
lot
was
of
OP. Yep.
Did a lot of those, man. There's so many good games.
Jack and
Yes.
Dexter.
Yeah, Jack and Dexter.
I have
Great.
all 4 of those on my PlayStation 5.
I downloaded the racing one. That's kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, the Jack X Combat Racing.
Yeah.
Yo, quick question. Do you guys remember this game that it was like arcade modes, right? And there's 4 people. I don't know if we talked about it earlier, but there's 4 people arcade mode. And it's like pretty much a survival game. And each round you have to survive. It was an Xbox game. I had it on Xbox. But that shit was fun. And I cannot find the name for the life of me.
It reminds me of like Left 4 Dead type shit. But I don't know. Like I know Left 4 Dead, you had to get through the map. It wasn't just kind of you had to survive, but you weren't just staying in one
Bro,
area.
what's that one you used to play on the PS2 where you like had to be in the mall, where you were in the mall killing zombies?
Oh,
Dead Rising.
Dead Rising. Dead Rising.
Is that what it was?
Yes.
That one was
There was
cool as
another
shit,
game
too.
that I used to play on the PlayStation that I used to cause havoc in a mall and shit. Called State of Emergency.
I think that might
Remember
have been
that
what it
shit?
was.
You
That's
just
Rockstar.
go. Yeah, you just had to
Yeah.
go and just kill mad people and like
yeah,
fuck
yeah,
them all
yeah,
up.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
the
Yep.
cops come and shit, and you just have to stay alive for as long as you can.
Yeah,
Find
yeah, yeah.
other guns and
That's
shit.
Some
Like
fucked up games for PS2. Some
Oh, yeah.
weird ass shit.
back
Like,
when
weird
fucking
think of
back when people didn't get offended and shit.
I'm dead. Those are some good ass games.
Yeah, that was before No Russian, the mission.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
MW2.
No Russian came out. People were like, whoa.
Whoa,
Would you
whoa.
like to skip this mission? Nah. What's wrong with it? I
Now,
wanna see what
now
it is.
there's an option to skip that mission. As crazy as it is,
Yeah.
Well, I want to see what happened.
couldn't
see
skip
what's
that
going
shit
on.
before.
That's
I had to go through that shit as a kid.
State of emergency and fucking postal. And,
Yeah, that's what I
what's
state
No
of
Russian,
emergency.
bro?
Right? What's no Russian?
Nothing.
doesn't exist anymore. All right.
Found the name. I'm gonna throw it out there. Fusion Frenzy.
No,
If you know, you know.
A fish game?
No. If you know, you know. I'm gonna leave. No, it's not. I'm gonna leave that out for the podcast. Whoever reviews this, if you know, you know. Fusion Frenzy.
I'm thinking of that. The frenzy fish game. They had to like
Fishing frenzy.
Nah,
Oh.
it was you were literally a fish. And you had to like eat other fish to get bigger and eat bigger fishes. It was like fish frenzy or some shit like that. Like I thought that's what he was talking about.
Nah, tell them to look it up real quick. Fusion Frenzy with
On
I have no
Xbox?
clue.
on Xbox.
No
That shit
clue.
was.
Dude, I see hamburgers. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, that shit looks weird.
I have no
This is
clue.
the only time I wish Oogie was here. One of the Xbox games that we used to play was called Death Row.
Oh yeah.
There's a bunch of like prisoners and shit fighting, and they were playing like ultimate frisbee, but it was like in the future. Like you have to get it through this little hole, and like you would get points and shit, and you have to run around like beat other niggas up and shit, and it was literally
what's
on
the
a court.
Football, the football
Like
game that was like that.
yeah, like it was mad funny.
Yeah, that was a good ass game too. I forgot about that one. And 20 was it 21?
13.
13? Is that what we
13.
played? That was a weird ass
That game was weird.
That
It
was
was
a
like a
weird
comic
ass-
book.
Yeah,
It was like a comic book
It was
pod.
so fun too.
Yeah, it
That
was
shit
mad
was
fun.
fun. All right, switching over to anime, we have special draft style One Piece. So we're gonna be doing each gonna be picking 6 different characters from the show in draft order. We'll go 1 through 5, and we'll snake back. The purpose of this draft is we'll be drafting a team of 6 to battle Emperor Kaido and Big Mom in a 6-on-2 style battle. There will be no admirals, no fleet admiral. There'll be neither of the other Yonkos included in this. So you won't see Shanks or Whitebeard or Blackbeard. Just for purposes of they could probably fight each other one-on-one. Like it wouldn't really make sense. They wouldn't need help. So
We can have a super battle another one of these weeks.
trying to make it even. So to start us off, actually with the number 1 pick, going to Trey. Then we start. It'll go me, Cesar, Jeremy, Mamba. You'll get 2, and then we'll go back down. I hope you guys all have your lists.
So after Mamba gets 2, I get another one, right? That's how we're doing it.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right,
With the
Trey, kick
first
us off
pick.
with
With the first pick in the 2021 One Piece anime draft.
Yo, you know who I gotta pick. Main character, Luffy. Gotta go with Luffy. Have to.
Busted, broken. He's a cheater. Get him out of here.
Doesn't matter. He's the Michael Jordan of this guy. That's who I'm picking up.
He's
Come
the
here.
Michael Jordan of this draft.
Yo,
All
Luffy all
right,
day.
with the second pick, I have to go with Zoro. I have to take Zoro as my number 1. There's a lot of options there, but my man Zoro, I need him for this battle. I need him. Cesar, who you picking?
All right, third pick, I'm going with Sanji.
Okay. All right, Jeremy, what you got?
Damn, Cesar just picked my pick. I'm going Usopp, King of Snipers. Usopp, sorry.
Mamba double.
Give him God Usopp, man.
Leave me alone.
All right. I'm going Mihawk.
Mm.
I didn't realize he was on the list.
Mm-hmm.
And I know there are gonna be some people that are like, yo, Mihawk's on there, and like these other people. I'm going Mihawk, bro.
Imagine we're going against two emperors of the sea here, so we need a little bit of juice. So warlords were included. Don't worry, Mamba. Go ahead. You got the second one. You got back to back.
Oh yeah. In his second in command, Katakuri, please.
Nice. That's a good one. That's a great one. Feisty.
My turn, right?
Feisty.
Fuck you.
I'm picking Jinbei.
Ooh.
That's my second pick.
Yes. I love Jeremy's team already, man. I love it. I really do.
I'm glad an actual watcher likes my team so far.
Next to Sanji, I'm gonna go with Ace, Luffy's brother. Gotta get him.
He was on my list.
That's a good one.
He was on my list too.
That's a good one, bro.
Okay. All right, Zoro. I feel like it's only no. Damn. I gotta go with Eustace Kid. I gotta take Eustace Kid on this one.
Respectable.
Kid and Zoro. That's my 1-2.
I'm gonna pick up Kuma. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Give me a no. Give it to me.
I don't like your team. Just gonna throw it out there. I don't like it.
Hey, I don't like your team.
I'm cheating. I don't care.
All right, back to
I'm
Luke.
dead. I gotta take Diaz Drake here.
Oh, you picked X Drake.
I have to.
That was literally my next pick.
I got to.
With my pick, I'm going with Smoker.
You guys are both picking my people.
Hey, I'm a fan of Smoker. I've had this conversation before. I fuck with Smoker, man. I fuck with Smoker.
Hey, cut that out, Trey. Cut it out right now. Cut it
I
out.
was just throwing in my list.
Nah, cut it out.
He wasn't helping me. I asked him about last night. He said no.
Yeah, I was like, nah, nigga, I can't.
I'm gonna go with Brooke. One guy.
Yo.
Joking.
Yo, I can't believe this has happened. I don't know how this has happened, but yeah, let me get Dolph Flamingo, and let me get Law, and let me get Law.
Oh,
I
okay.
was gonna pick Law.
I'm on your ass, bro. That was good.
Oh shit, it's my turn again.
Mhm.
Give me Boa Hancock.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah, I want that bitch.
That's a good one. Cesar?
Ooh, let me get. Damn, this is hard now. I literally all my picks were just taken in this last 3 picks. That's kind of crazy.
That's why I picked like 13 people. No bullshit. Like,
All right,
I
give me
knew it was
bitch.
gonna happen.
Give me bitch ass Chopper, bro. I'll take that nigga.
That's what I got right there.
I'm dead.
Chopper. High candy lover, Chopper.
I at this point, I gotta get on the cheesy wave. I gotta take Magellan.
Okay.
I hate you. I hate you so much, bro.
Here. I need it. I need it.
So, y'all don't hate me. I'm picking up Ben Beckman.
Okay.
And I gotta go with Lucky Roo.
I fucking knew that.
I gotta go with Lucky Roo.
Oh yeah. I have to take I gotta take Marco. I gotta take Marco the Phoenix.
All right, with my next pick, I have to take Scratchman Oppo been taken.
Nope.
All right, I'm taking him then.
I'm grabbing Moria.
Let's go.
Gonna go Moria.
Moria.
That's a good one.
Okay, it's a good value pick too.
I want you to know, Lewis, you really screwed me by taking Marco.
Is this your last two? Is this round out your team?
Yeah, these are about to be my last two. I just wrote down the first one. Let me get King.
Okay.
I'll take King. And then let me get Yamato.
Word. Okay, Jeremy, final.
My last
final
pick.
person.
I'm gonna go with Crocodile.
Good pick.
Yeah, chicken crocodile.
Crocodile might have saved your team, Moki.
I'll make sure to bring a
so?
squirt gun.
You got some. I'm giving it Jeremy. That's not bad.
My random
You got
team's valid.
You got some
Yeah.
people. You got some. You literally have 4 warlords.
We got
I'll give you
Jinbei.
that.
Hey, all I'm saying is don't sleep on God Usopp, man.
For sure. Cesar, who's rounding out your team?
Usopp.
My last pick is probably gonna be I'm gonna go with Kobe.
Ooh. Kobe. All right. I gotta take Bartolomeo. I got to. I need that defense.
All right.
Man,
With my final pick, I will take Buggy.
that's a good one.
Give me Buggy.
Can I just ask a quick question real quick?
Yeah.
Who, if out of anybody else would have gotten number one, are we all in agreement that Luffy probably would have won number one for everybody?
Bro, if Luffy didn't go number 1 for everyone, that person with the number 1 pick who didn't pick Luffy did not deserve the number 1 pick. Just saying.
I hear it. I was just wondering, honestly, because I was hoping that I was gonna get number one because Luffy's like the main person that I know in One Piece. You know what I mean? Because he's the main character.
So that's everybody on my list.
Yeah, when you like, if you know what he's doing in the recent chapters and you don't take Luffy, leave. Just
All right,
leave.
so team 1, Luffy, Kuma, and now Ben Beckman, Lucky Root, and Buggy. Does Trey take on Kaido and Big Mom?
Probably. It's really the Luffy factor. Like I'm not gonna hate on Kuma either. You know, I wanted him, and then you got Ben Beckman, who people believe is one of the strongest second in command. You know, of a pirate crew.
He's the smartest man in the whole entire.
And then Enel, he's powerful as shit. He just came up against rubber in his match. That's why, you know, like that team probably could take him on. Yeah.
Zoro, Eustace Kid, Diaz, Drake, Magellan, Marco, and Bartolomeo.
I think they struggle. I think that's
Yeah, I think they would struggle a little bit.
That's a high diff team, but like you probably win. You probably get a dub off.
That's your team, right?
Yeah. I think I'm good. I'm not even gonna cap. I think I'm doing all right. And honestly, Magellan and Marco definitely helped anchor me in those middle rounds.
Yeah.
I definitely needed that. I fuck with Marcos. That's definitely.
I think your Zoro pick is a great pick too.
Oh, I had
because
to.
He's basically.
I almost took Katakuri with my second pick. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Yeah.
I dead ass almost did it. That's the closest thing to Luffy there is. I almost thought about it. We got Sanji, Ace, Smoker, Chopper, Scratchman, and Pooh, and Kobe.
They getting smoked.
The dream
They are
team.
getting
It's
smoked.
a dream team.
The dream team.
Yo.
Like all of them, all 6 of them.
Yes. I mean, Sanji, Ace, and Smoker.
Sanji, yeah, they'll put up a fight, but
I don't know. I don't
that's the
think
40
Caesar's
cast,
surprised.
man.
Well, if it's like one of those like
We got
60
Chopper going
fights, then
monster. Nah. Man, he's still getting smoked in monster form.
Yeah.
I think Caesar's getting.
And then pick Chopper.
We got God Usopp, Jinbei, Brook, Boa Hancock, Gecko Moria, and Crocodile.
High key, God Usopp alone smoking both of them.
Yes,
So-
sir.
Jeremy
Yes,
seems
sir.
getting
I wouldn't know
clapped,
that.
bro. Getting clapped.
Oh, yo, that's not a bad team. Because like,
No, it's not. Like none of the teams are bad teams. It's just we got them going up against Kaido and Big Mom.
yeah, I'm saying, but like you know, his other people like you know Crocodile and Jinbei like they'll
Hey,
save him.
I mean, we know Crocodile's weakness.
Moria.
Water gun.
So my
It's a
team
water gun.
definitely beats Cesar's team, right?
Yeah,
Your team
No.
And then we have Mihawk, Katakuri, Doflamingo, Law King, and Yamato.
Mm-hmm.
I think you
Yeah.
survived to them all.
You're getting a dub.
Oh yeah, I definitely survived.
I think the only questionable team here was probably
Cesar's.
Yeah.
My picks were stolen, bro. This
more
draft is rigged.
research. Do more research.
What you mean? I've had like
Nah, I'll go with
Yeah,
you.
that Mihawk, Katakuri, that's a really good top-heavy team. I ain't gonna hold you. That's
I
a
know.
really good-
I wanted Magellan and Marco for my last pick, but you know,
Oh,
you over there.
Yeah, I had to, man.
Yeah, man.
I want to do
I
Flamingo.
got OP Warden, but he kind of weak sauce at the same time. But I like my team. And Bartolomeo, I'm glad I got him at the end. I fuck with that nigga Bartolomeo.
But anybody that's you guys are surprised that didn't get picked?
Oh, there's a ton. Like Ivankov got left on. Odin, who's like the only
I forgot about Odin. Being for real, I completely forgot about Odin.
Like before all of this. Like he's one of the stronger characters that were ever been in the show.
He's the one who damaged Kaido.
Yeah.
Like,
a word.
If I remembered Odin, I probably would have said Odin over Yamato.
Yeah. I told you last night I had him on there. Queen and Jack weren't bad. Could have been on there. Visco Shot was pretty good.
Jesus Burgess didn't get picked either.
Jesus Burgess was a
I had him on my list. I didn't